question, please comment below, because over the years doing all these Thanksgiving videos, I still don't know. I don't like the next one, but this is a personal one. So today we are going to discuss 10 Thanksgiving foods that seem absolutely crazy to us Europeans. And obviously when I talk about Europeans and Americans, I'm making generalizations. It's sad that this needs constant clarification, but some people pretend to be dumb. Some people actually are dumb. Some Europeans might eat this food every day. I just happen to not have, and most Europeans probably haven't. So that's why this list exists. Before I get into the video, do be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, an unfortunate thing will befall you. And that thing will be next time you go to eat your Thanksgiving dinner, one bit's gonna be cold. Another bit will still be hot, but then you'll go to heat up the thing that's now cold, and the other thing will now be cold. And then that thing will be, nothing will be hot at the same time, which is the art of cooking a meal. Unless the thing is supposed to be cold in the first place. You can avoid such a curse by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Okay, the first thing that I have to say seems a bit strange to most Europeans is green bean casserole. This is a classic US invention. I believe some British people may have adopted green bean casserole, namely the English. The English, they like to...
I didn't steal, I merely borrowed.
So what is green bean casserole? Green bean casserole is an American baked dish consisting primarily of green beans, cream mushroom soup, and French fried onions. That seems like a fantastic idea. Who first put them together? I don't know who thought those random items would taste good together, but they were right. They were so right. Well, I don't know that for a fact, actually, because I've not actually eaten green bean casserole, but I can't imagine it would be bad with those ingredients. Green beans, good. Cream and mushroom soup, good. French fried onions, real good.
Custard, good. Jam, good. Meat, good.
Good call, America. I'm supporting your green bean casserole. Next up, turkey in a bucket. Okay, I have not seen anybody, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, cook turkey in some of the very creative ways that American people do for Thanksgiving. It's actually genius. And I gotta imagine the reason they do this is because the turkey doesn't fit in the oven. And that is like a big problem. The turkey is usually so big because you're having so many guests over that it's not gonna fit in the oven. So people put it in things in their back gardens and stuff to cook it outdoors. And it's so creative. It's genuinely so creative. I don't know why nobody does that in the rest of the world. I guess people just haven't got maybe as many people coming over, or maybe there's bigger ovens in Europe. I don't know. As a non-chef, this is not my pièce de résistance, but I do enjoy how Americans cook their turkey in random things. Well, wouldn't you know, Shiny Shiny Happy here left off one from her list. Pumpkin pie. What the hell are you doing, America? Pumpkins have to be the most disgusting. And I know we decorate them. They look cute. They look warm and cozy. But eating them, don't even get me started on pumpkin spice latte. That is the biggest load of marketing nonsense. Pumpkin pie. Next up is the marshmallow on the things that you put the marshmallow goes on Thanksgiving. Marshmallows are delicious, and I would never ever have thought of pairing them with something savory, and it's actually next level genius. But it's also so inherently American. I love it. I'm thinking chocolate turkey next year. No? Is anyone on board with this? Somebody needs to invent chocolate turkey. If it hasn't been invented already, go do it. It's a great idea. You can thank me later. You don't even need to give me like copyright or whatever. You can just do it. People do that anyway. The English. Next up, yams. Okay, yams are a type of sweet potato. I never knew this, but they are. I did cook yams in that Thanksgiving video where I cooked Thanksgiving dinner before. Didn't eat it though. Didn't eat anything I cooked. I was so disgusted with myself after that video. I couldn't eat anything. Do you like some vanilla? I'm getting corny, Nikolai. So I still haven't tried yams. I don't think a lot of people know that yams are sweet potato, because when we think of sweet potato, which are hugely popular in Europe, people love sweet potato fries in Europe. But when we think of sweet potato, you think of it being orange, whereas actually all sweet potato is not orange. Yams are a type of sweet potato. But I wouldn't have paired like sweet potato fries with Christmas turkey. So again, it's like next level genius. Well done, America. The next thing that is insane to me, okay, so you have this lovely savory, carvery situation going on at your dinner table, and then you put mac and cheese. Nothing wrong with mac and cheese. I am partial to a bit of mac and cheese myself, but it just seems so random. It's like, is mac and cheese Italian? I feel like either the Italians invented or they think it's disgusting.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
But it's just, is that not the most random dish? It's obviously a side dish, but generally it would be a main meal, right? Like you'd have a whole meal of mac and cheese, and suddenly it's like a side dish for Thanksgiving. It's so clever, but also wild. I mean, it's the equivalent of putting penne pasta with mascarpone sauce as a side dish. Like, it's a whole meal in itself. I love it. I mean, I'm all for mixing things together, but it does seem very random. As an outsider, like, who doesn't do that as a thing? Again, good. None of these things actually seem that bad to me. Except, well, the next one. Oh, I don't like the next one, but this is a personal one. Coleslaw. Okay, other people like coleslaw. My mom loves coleslaw. Other people like coleslaw in Europe, but for me, just no. There's nothing appealing about coleslaw. Like, no. Oh, I can't even. Does anybody have a thing where they just actually think of it? Like, all they have to do is think of it, and they actually kind of, I'm not going to make the noise, but they kind of like in their throat a little bit, you know? Coleslaw is that for me. Like, the idea of coleslaw, the smell of coleslaw. I don't like mayonnaise, and isn't coleslaw largely mayonnaise? I don't like coleslaw. I don't. It also just, again, seems like random as a side dish, although people in Europe do eat it as a side dish, but not for Christmas, which is the only comparison I have for Thanksgiving food. Question, please comment below, because over the years doing all these Thanksgiving videos, I still don't know, is Thanksgiving dinner different to Christmas dinner? Like, are they the exact same meal? Do you have all the exact same sides? Or are they distinct from one another? Okay, the next one is random and definitely not one all Americans have, but I came across it on my search, and apparently it's, according to the internet, something some Southern people do religiously every year. So if you're a Southern person in the United States of America, tell me if you or anybody you know has this for Thanksgiving dinner. It's warm Dr. Pepper on sliced lemon. Apparently in the 1960s, Dr. Pepper had a marketing campaign of doing this for Thanksgiving. Warm Dr. Pepper like cider and putting it with sliced lemon. And nobody but the Southern Americans adopted it, apparently. And it's now become a tradition.
And when the weather's cold, that's when Dr. Pepper tastes a great hot.
Let me know below in comments. And finally, the number one thing that seems absolutely wild to me, and I know not all Americans have this or have had it, but it's something called aspic. Yeah. Apparently this became popularized during the Great Depression when Jell-O was one of the few inexpensive sources of protein, and it was a way of making the turkey or the other meats available stretch more. So people would slice up bits of the turkey and put it in Jell-O, and then that would be the equivalent of having more turkey but less because it was in Jell-O. It sounds disgusting. Do you actually know any people who still have this? Maybe it was just a case of desperate times call for desperate measures. Anyway, whatever you are doing to celebrate your Thanksgiving, I hope it goes amazing for you. I'm thinking of checking out a little restaurant nearby that is having a Thanksgiving special, so if I do, I'll let you guys know. Shout out today to a couple of very special people.
First up, the always lovely Ricky Carey wants to shout out all those people working the holidays to serve food Thanksgiving Day. The people working in the stores and the delivery services so we can all give gifts to family, friends and ourselves. We very much thank all of those people who keep the workforce going even through the holidays. Thank you so much, Ricky.
Next,
Brian Edgar also wants to recognise military personnel, first responders and hospital staff, as well as people who live too far away, have major family issues, whose loved ones have passed on, or any other reason. Brian says a hearty thank you to the first group and says a big hug and we're here for you to the second. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you so much, guys. That's it for today. See you on the other side. Bye. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for my viewers. I'm thankful for my mom and dad. I'm thankful for my niece. I'm thankful for my patrons. I'm thankful for my channel members. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for this lovely apartment. I'm thankful for getting to do the job that I love doing. But honestly, mostly I'm thankful for you. You are mommy's gift. He's like, I'm just existing, leave me alone. Are you thankful for anything? Chicken.